Big thanks to Cardmarket for sponsoring today's video. Alright, hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, I have cooked something actually crazy for you guys. I was streaming the other day and I have this one viewer, shout out Johan, who really wanted me to build a deck that was like 25 copies of Pacifista and 25 copies of the Biscuit Soldier. Um, but when I was building it, obviously it's not good, right? But when I was building it, I realized that the cracker with the Biscuit Soldier is kind of good. It's kind of actually good, right? So I picked the leader, which ended up being Sanji, blue purple Sanji from OP12, and I just built around it. And you have access to a lot of really good cards, and the cracker is actually fucking good. And so I played a couple of games on stream. I think I played 4 games, and I won every single one. And it was against meta leaders as well. I beat Green Zoro twice, I beat Rayleigh, and I think it was Kuzan. So like I beat some of the better decks in the game with this shitty, stupid fucking combo. So today I'm making an actual video about it so that we can show that this deck is actually kind of fucking good. Let's jump straight into the actual deck list and I'll show you what we're working with. Alright, so this here is the deck list, and I know this looks really fucking weird. The sim is clearly not built to support a card being at 18 copies. But you're gonna have to just bear with me, alright? So starting with the Sanji leader, if you don't know what it does, it's Dawn -1. You can activate a Straw Hat Crew type event card from your hand with an original cost of 3 or less. That part of it is not that relevant. It basically only lets us play Booth Burst here for Dawn -1, which is super good, right? Because it's a draw 2 like most of the time, right? Which is a super powerful effect to make sure we see our pieces, keep our hand size healthy, and, you know, just generally good card. The second effect, however, is when attacking, if the number of Dawn cards on your field is equal to or less than the number on your opponent's field, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it. This is super relevant because the main combo with Cracker here is a Dawn -1 effect. So when you do this, you just go Dawn -1, but then you regain that Dawn with your leader effect. So super, super powerful leader effect to have here. And then obviously the main combo of the deck is going to be Cracker here and the Cracker Soldiers. I'm going to call these Biscuit Soldiers, Biscuit Warriors, Cracker Soldiers. I think the official name is Biscuit Warrior, but they're Cracker Soldiers on the sim, so I'll swap in between. I'm sure you'll understand which one I'm talking about in context. But Charlotte Cracker here is a 4/5 1k counter. Activate main once per turn. Dawn -1. Play up to 1 Cracker Soldier from your hand. So you just go Dawn -1 and you get one of these guys out for free. And this is a 5/5 1k counter blocker that says, per the rules, you may have any number of this card included in your deck, which is why we can play 18 copies of it. So as long as you find your Cracker, you basically have an infinite source of just pushing these out as often as you like. And the fact that it's a blocker means that you can defend your Cracker with it. So like you can just keep getting resources, just like popping out on the board consistently. And the Dawn -1 is not damaging because of our leader effect, like I went over. So super powerful here. And the reason we're only running 18 copies of this card instead of more is because these other support cards are insane. You play Charlotte Pudding here, which is just a searcher for Cracker and the Soldier if you really want to. We have our 2k slots, which is going to be Hina, which is just really good at dealing with chump blockers, especially because it goes on original cost. So super good 2k counter there. We have Sora, which is if your leader is Sanji and the number of Dawn cards on your field is equal to or less than the number on your field, add up to 1 Dawn, ramp 1, and then draw a card, which is super, super powerful because like when you go more than Dawn -1, like let's say I want to use leader ability and this in 1 turn, then boom, I can play this to just for 1 Dawn, cycle it, and get a Dawn back, right? So super powerful 2k counter. It also gives us a really good 2 Dawn turn, right? Where on 2 Dawn, we can actually use leader effect to play a Booth Burst and then Sora that Dawn right back. So just instantly draw a bunch of cards on our second turn. Super, super powerful turn 1 combo that. Then we have Concussor, which is a main. If your leader is Sanji, draw 1 card. And counter if you have 4 or more event cards in your trash, up to one of your leader gains plus 4,000 power during this battle. The 4 events in trash in this deck is a little bit iffy to get to, but you can for sure get to it. And if not, it's always a draw 1 card, right? So still definitely a good card in Sanji. Boof Burst we went over. You can draw 2 cards as long as you have 6 cards or less in your hand. But if you really need to, you can also bounce a 4 cost or less to the owner's hand. Giant, of course, being the best card in the game right now, we had to include 4 of because we are a purple Straw Hat Crew type leader. You just gotta play this card, right? And then Sanji has access to this searcher here, which is probably the best searcher in the entire game. It's a 1-drop, look at top 3, put 1 card into your hand and place the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. You can grab any card with this search. It's not like grab a Straw Hat Crew, grab a Big Mom Pirates, grab literally any card, and you don't have to reveal it to your opponent, so you keep your hand, like your opponent's hand knowledge low, which is super good, right? And using it fills up your trash with events, which is really good in this deck thanks to Concussor. Like, that is literally the deck. There's not much more to go over. I will just jump into some games and I'll show you how explosive this deck can be. All right, so we're going up against the Kuzan here. Kuzan, I feel like their best bet in this matchup is to just like play Gravity Blade. Like, this deck, this hand here is not the worst because we have the Searcher, but we're really looking for our 4-cost Cracker. And there it is, perfect. And we still got the Searcher as well, so we can use that. We could Boof Burst here because it allows us to kind of pop off on our next turn. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll pass. We could Boof Burst here, but we're not gonna. You really want to go second with this deck, so going first here is a little bit rough. Because, like I said, we really don't have any plays next turn. Like, we'd probably like end up playing this to draw a card, and then just like swinging and using Boof Burst. Like, we're in a really weird spot here. If we had like a Sora, ooh, baby. Actually, Sora wouldn't even help here because we're only going down -1. But let's use this to draw a card. It's another one of those. That's fine. We'll use the Dawn -1 here to draw 2 cards. Holy shit. That is gonna happen with this deck, right? Makes a lot of sense. You are running 18 copies of this card, so this will happen. But as long as you have the Cracker and it doesn't get interacted with, you are so good to go. He should just take this hit here. Unless he's digging for something, he might use Pheasant Peck. But I feel like he should just take this. It's an early 7. He just takes. Okay. I'm thinking if I'm gonna take or not. I think I will. No, if it's a 5, I won't. If it's a 6, I will though. Because these, like, they're still counter, right? But I always don't need 6 of them in my hand. Especially because I'm likely to draw into more of them. I'd say if I want anything right now, it would be another Boof Burst. That could let us absolutely pop off next turn. Maybe like a Boof Burst into Sora would be really good. It's gonna be 6, so we're just gonna take. There's the Sora. Okay, maybe we can top take a Boof Burst here now. Oh my god, dude, I am the prediction goat. Holy shit. We're gonna do this now, which is an insane combo, right? Then we're gonna Dawn -1 with 6 or less. Yes, we're gonna Dawn -1 to play the Boof Burst, draw 2 cards, use the Sora to get the Dawn back, draw another card. Then we can swing 5, gain another rested Dawn back. So we just drew like a shit ton of cards, established 2 5k bodies, and didn't even go -Dawn. Like, how crazy is that? And we drew into a Giant as well, which is really important for protecting our late game swings here. This is going to be a Kuzan, but we actually don't give a shit about that. Kuzan who, you know? As long as he doesn't remove my Cracker, I'm going to just continuously get value. Hopefully he stuns the Cracker here, because I don't really want to swing with my Cracker here anyways. Because he's going to get swung into, and then that's a problem in itself. But we are going to start applying a lot of pressure. He is going to stun that. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, I think this might just be like a case of of 7 phase. Kuzan hates 7k swings, unless you're playing the Usopp build. Yep, we're gonna Dawn -1 here to get another Cracker Soldier out. And then we are going to just swing 9, I guess. Really wish I played Pudding in my deck right about now. He has like a little bit too many cards in his hand for my liking here. You know what? Let's just make it a 5. And just play out another Cracker Soldier. I kind of want him to counter. Like, I actually don't want him to have too many cards in hand. Yeah, he gives me a 2k. But we're in a really good spot here, I think. Because we are allowed to just, like, we have good defense. He can't, like, we're going to keep spamming shit out on board. It's going to be a Josu here. But, I mean, bouncing my Cracker doesn't really do much. He's going to bounce the Soldier. Okay. Yeah, you're going to get that. That's fine. Yeah, bouncing is fine. It's when he starts bottom decking shit that is a problem. Like, if he had Grab Blade this turn, I would actually be in a bad spot. However, since he did not, I'm going to take this hit because I'm kind of digging for good cards here. It's just what I needed. Literally just what I needed. Okay, so that's 4 Dawn. I want to keep Sondom up for Giant. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to make it... we're going to do this. We're going to cheat out our shit. We could Sora here to get a Dawn back as well, but I don't think we will. I think we'll just keep it for counter. Let's make it a 5-7-7. Look at the absolute fucking explosiveness of this deck here. He does have one Pheasant pickup, which I don't like, but we have one Giant. We have Giants up as well, so we don't really care. We are going to go a lot of Dawn minus here. If we do Giant next turn. Whatever. Another 7. He can Pheasant Peck if he wants to. He will Pheasant Peck. Okay. Okay, pitch a Josu. That lets me know that he has either a lot of counter in hand or he's doing some sort of shenanigans here this turn that he needed his bricks to play. Like pitching Josu is not bad, right? But it is a 1k counter end of the day. Yeah, okay, so he did have the Garp. His board is becoming very, very massive very quick, which is definitely something I should worry about. I think there's a chance here that I just don't protect my board here. I will protect this one specifically. Maybe I should have kept the Soldier, actually. I think I will defend here. Because I can block, right? So I don't lose my Cracker. And they're equally big, so it doesn't matter. Another 7. I think this is where I Giant. Oh, it's going into the Cracker Soldier? Never mind then. Another Giant. Well, we are at equal or less Dawn, so we can use this just to draw a card. Let me see here. You know what? Let's just put on some pressure, I think. Go 7. A little bit shitty that we only have one Cracker Soldier. I probably should have countered differently that last play there, where I just countered, like I should have kept my Cracker Soldier. I think I'm free to swing with this because we have so many Giants. We're just whittling down his hand size here so that we can put ourselves in a winning position. I think I can win. I think I can live with only 2 Giants here, so we're gonna give it another 7. Oh, I messed that up, actually. I should have done this before. Swinging. Whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Let's see, is he confident enough to push here? Or does he have to push here? That is the real question. Can I take this and still live? I want to say yes, but I'm not going to take the risk. That was worrying. I should have taken this then, I guess. I didn't think he would pivot board just because I took that. Yeah, this is not looking good anymore. Okay, we're doing a bunch of counter at least. Okay, looks like we're going to be able to defend this cracker. Oh, this might be grab blade. Okay, it's just Kuzan. That does mean that he has one pheasant pick open. He just pitched a 2k. That's worrying. I will just block this because the blocker can't attack anyways. Okay, let's go all out. And then just play out the soldier. And keep one up for giant. I guess we could keep 2 up just in case we draw into a concussor or something. We have enough events in here now, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep 2 up. So it's 9-9. Fuck, he's a fan. Now I feel bad. Or he's just a huge fan of the build. I guess we'll never know. Let's go for a... Is it 9-9? No, wait, we only have... Oh, wait, we have leader effect. So it is 9-9. And then we can keep 2 Dawn up. Yeah, I kind of like this. That is hilarious. He's gonna go for the peck. I think that's his last peck, right? No, he still has one more peck. Ew. Kuzan is so good. It's just a 2k. The pudding. Okay. Oh, wait, I messed up. Oh, it's not 9-9. Okay, well, at least he countered the 9. You know what? Let's just make this a 7, because I kind of feel like we have to rely on this here. Even, like, we kind of have to rely on drawing all of our shit to live, because he does have an absolutely massive board. But he ended up taking the 7, so that's nice. Okay. Now let's see. Has he cooked? Does this guy play Aramaki, by the way? He does play Aramaki. Okay, Aramaki would be one of the blockers that we actually can't deal with. He's gonna go board. I mean, we'll give him the cracker by now. That was an interesting swing. I don't know if I agree with that swing, but maybe he is that confident in his defense. We'll just take every hit here. That's the second giant. Brilliant. So we won't die this turn. Like, no matter what now. A 7 here would suck because I wouldn't be able to block counter with Hina. But a 9k is fine. We'll just take that. It's another 9. We're gonna start with Gum Giant. Crashing the pudding. And then countering with the pudding. And now we live, right? Because the most he can do is... It's a 7 Dawn up. I think I have to count. I kind of wanted to block to bait him into like a massive swing here, but I think I actually can't counter that. That would be 15. Okay, so good thing I countered. But now, like, even if he like he might red rock this just to connect the 8. Okay, yeah, red rock here for and the 9. Not a bad out. It's gonna be 10. Do I dare to not block this? We can draw. We would need to draw into a 2k counter, or 2k worth of counter. In our deck, we still have 2 Boof Burst, 3 Searcher events that are bricks. That is... We have... What did I say? 5? We have 5 bricks left in the deck. Everything else is counter. And... How many 2Ks do we have left? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 2 2Ks left. I don't need this swing, do I? It's just 1 card difference. I guess it would be annoying if he blocks, but we do have Hina, baby! Okay, so this is just Hina swing hard. Even with the Pheasant Peck, I think this is like the only out we have, right? See. We take those. That was a great game. What the fuck? Thank God I held on to the Hina to deal with that. That's the prediction. I forgot they play fucking Borsellino. But Hina is such a good 2K, so we don't care. Alright, we're up against Zoro here. We're gonna go second. That's our best curve. We're gonna also keep this hand because we have Boof Burst and we have Cracker. The good thing about the Zoro matchup here is that you actually like can defend this so hard because you can always just block it, right? Like the worst case scenario is that he like Tashigi's, right? And then he can either rest this or rest your Cracker, right? And if he rests this, then you just block with the Cracker anyways. So he can't ever get rid of your Cracker, which means absolutely great news for us. Funnily enough, I could bounce this if I want to, but that makes no sense. I do believe I'm going to Concussor here to draw a card. Because if we could also do a Boof Burst here, it's really, really unnecessarily risky because we would have to draw into a Sora for it to be worth it, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to Cracker next turn. So I think we're not going to do it. We're not going to take the risk that Sora is in the top 2 cards here. Even though I bet it is, because that's like kind of my luck. I still can't believe that prediction last game where I fucking predicted the Sora Boof Burst draw. Like, predicting drawing into 1 card is one thing. Predicting drawing a card from life and a card from the top of the deck, that is some insane fucking intuition. I need to make myself one of those prediction compilations, because I do that way too often. He's going to do a Surge, which makes sense. And then it's going to be a 7k face. We're going to just take. You have to be a little bit more defensive with your life when it comes to this deck, right? But you do at least have access to Gum Gum Giant. He finds Restand event, that's something we really have to be careful of. But we do have a really good next turn, which is nice. I probably won't even Boof Burst next turn. Actually, I probably will. I really want to draw into a Sora, though, because otherwise I kind of lose value with that. I'm actually just going to counter here. You kind of want to counter early when it comes to Zoro. Oh god, he has a second one? Ew, I can't deal with that. I mean, I can Boof Burst it, but it's not worth it. Yeah, this is a massive L here. But at least he can't Tashigi next turn. We're going to do this. And swing into this, get arrested Dawn back. I'm thinking if I Boof Burst here or not. I guess I will, because I don't really care that much about my Dawn minus. It's not going to be that relevant. More Cracker Soldiers, I mean, that's fine. In this matchup, it's actually good, if anything, because it's just a stall game. Boofers is such a good fucking card in Sanji, bro. Dawn -1, draw 2, gotta be one of the craziest effects we've seen in this game. Um, yeah, I mean, he can't use this if he wants to Tashigi, right? Which is really good for us. And Tashigi, realistically here, is just get rid of my soldier and swing 8 in my face. I'm really, really hoping that I can draw into a... Like, look, like he rests this to swing into it, but I'm just gonna block this, dude. I don't give a shit. You're not getting my cracker. And we'll just take the 8 at face. We really, really want the second cracker here so that we can... My god, dude, I'm on fire today. Holy shit. Now look at this turn, bro. Here, 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 here. Now we're going down minus a lot, right? Which is something you have to be careful of. Do I swing with this? It's actually a very risky swing here. I think I'm just going to do the searcher event. Okay, well, now I feel like I can comfortably swing with it. I guess not. I guess I'll just swing with this. Get a Dawn back. I don't think there's a reason to. I think I'd rather just hold it. Because realistically, what does this do? Hits him for 1? Doesn't sound that good. Because like another Tashigi here would mean 7 here. I think we just pass. Because if he rests one of my soldiers, then I'm in a bad spot. The fucking annoying part is that damn Hiyori. Got so much value out of that 3 Dawn play. Double Hiyori is crazy. Yeah, our hand size is running a bit thin here, but we're gonna take a life and then we're probably gonna recover from that. Running something like Brochette's Blow also isn't bad in this deck because it helps you deal with things like the Shigi, right? Because you're kind of swinging these 5s all over the place. Which means you're never really swinging board. Oh, it's just gonna be a Nat? Nat 8? I mean, sure. Oh wait, this sucks. Wait, he restands here, doesn't he? And we can't block because he just restands again. I don't want to double block. I think we're gonna go down to 0 here if this is a restand event. Okay, it's fine. It's just shitty Zoro that I don't care about. Everything here I slashed though, so so this is never getting KO'd. Giant here is really, really clutch. I guess we should have blocked 1 swing because our board is too big now. But that just means we don't have to go down minus too much. I think I will play this. Bad searches though. We almost missed in a deck that runs fucking 18 soldiers. That is just insane to say. Yeah, I think we start hitting here. We're just hitting everything. Let's do 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 7, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 7, maybe. Leave 2 down up, 1 for Concussor, 1 for Giant. You don't really want a Giant this early, but also, like, who cares? He's countering so heavy here. I think if he counters this 5, okay. I think if he counters that 5, I pivot. He's still heavily countering. I think I'm gonna pivot to Shigi here now. He's countering too much, man. Like, you're gonna get punished for countering that heavy. Yeah, nice. Okay, that was very good for us. We'll cheat out a soldier. Like, we could cheat another soldier out over this. It would minimize our chance of getting, like, absolutely cooked. But the 2 Dawn up should be enough to defend ourselves here. So I think we just pass. And then we'll just, like, give him a cracker if he swings into it. I think we just give him our entire board here, actually. Because we can easily get our board back. It's gonna be Mihawk, which is super annoying. Also super annoying that he's still at 4 life. This whole countering hard thing is pissing me off. At least we connected at the Tashigi, which was nice. I would assume this is a play Hiyori turn here. I think I'm gonna counter this attack. because this attack should be bigger, and I want to counter something. Concaster is live because it will be the 4th event in our trash when we play it. So if I know my One Piece rulings here, Concaster should be live. That will connect. I guess I might as well block, right? No. I'll let it go, and then I'll block the restand as well. That way we can stay at 1 life. We don't have to worry too much about dying. It was a bit of a shame that I left so much Dawn up when I didn't have to. I think this turn is gonna be. He's at 9. Okay, we're gonna just do Cracker. And then we're gonna do another soldier. And then we're gonna start hitting with for 5s. And I kind of wanted to take the free block because then I can swing with my leader into this Zoro. So we're gonna try and bait some blocks or counter or any sort of defensive play here. So we can do the same thing that we did last time around. Because these can't KO the Zoro. There's the block. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna assume that he's fully bricked then. And we're gonna try this. Do we need 3 active Dawn? I'm sure we will be fine with 1, right? I mean, that 1 is giant. I mean, that should connect. Like, literally every day, that should connect. Right? I mean, there's literally no way. Yeah. We'll swing 5 again. He should take this as well. I was assuming he's bricked. Oh, he had a 2k. Interesting. And then we'll pass there. So we have 1. We could cheat out another one. Do we want to do that? I mean, there's no way we die, right? Wait. Actually, we might. A double restand, or like single restand here is swinging for 12. I actually can't counter out of that. I think I have to do this. Can't say I'm a fan of that, but I think it had to be done. We do know he has restand as well, right? Because I'm pretty sure he searched for a restand at some point. That's me. That's him. Yeah, he did search for the restand. So he does have a restand in hand. We know that much. Maybe we should have left more Dawn open, but I really wanted to connect on that Zoro. But yeah, maybe it should have been a 6. I don't know. I don't know, man. No clue. But we are still in a decent position here. I guess the argument, like, instead of playing this, I should have just not swung with one of them. But I got too greedy there with my swings. But he's not now in a position where he can finish me. So there's a chance that he decides to go board, and heck, even keeping the Mihawk standing. Okay, he's gonna just do that. I mean, I concussed her here, right? And I was right about the ruling. The 4th card was the concussor in the trash, which means hit. I didn't want a giant because what's it called? I didn't want to go Dawn minus quite yet. And I still think we're in a spot here where he can't win. I mean, he Yoris. Okay. I think we lose. No, he decides to go for board. Okay. That's fine. Do I give him one of these? The thing is, if I block, I lose to restand, right? No, I don't. I will block. Crackers aren't really doing much right now, but I would like to keep them anyway. Oh, there's the resend. He'll get one of them. We only need 1 cracker anyways because we have no soldiers in hand. This comes at life, and we'll take that. Gonna make it a 10. Okay, there's another soldier. Okay, the question is if we can extend for one more turn here. We do find another cracker soldier. I mean, we didn't have any information on his hand. He just played 2 bricks. I mean, there's literally no way we die, because we can literally play out 2 more blockers and just keep 4 blockers up and 2 Dawn. So there's like literally no way we die. I guess we want the card to trash with this, so we're only playing out 1 of these. But let's try a 5. Takes. Do we have him now? 7. Go 7, 8, 9. That's risky though. But I guess we'll try a 6. What if he's baiting? What if he is baiting? Like I said, we don't have to go for it here. Well, now I feel like I should go for it. Let me think here. Okay, I cheat out one of these. One blocker, which just means I'm blocking one of these swings. So I would have to counter out a double swing from Zoro anyways. I mean, I guess what we really do here is try a 7. And then if he takes that, we go 11. And win. Oh my, surely we win, right? Oh my god, we win. That's what I'm saying, bro. This deck is cracked. I'm beating the best deck in the format. And I could have extended there. I'm pretty sure, like, if I swing the 7 and he counters, what I do is I leave this standing, I cheat out 1 more, and then I just keep 2 Dawn up for this, and then, like, yeah, we're gonna draw into a 2k. Like, I don't know, man. We have so good defense, though. Like, we would have 2 blockers, I guess he had Tashigi and Restand event. That is pretty nasty. So he would have, maybe we would have died. But we didn't, so who cares? GG's. Bonney. Okay, this is worrying. This deck automatically loses to Kid. Maybe I should tech in like some sort of brochette blow or something as well. That would help. This card is like so close to being goated. We're going second though. I'm gonna keep, because what happens, right, is I get to do a surge, find brochette blow, and still play Sora. As long as brochette blow is in my top 4 cards here, we're in a really good spot. I did mean this when I said brochette blow, by the way. I meant boof burst. Look, this is a nasty, nasty turn 1. There's the cracker, perfect timing. There's another cracker. Oh my god. Wait. We have crackers, but no biscuit soldiers. How's that happen? We play 18 copies, bro. I mean, I'm sure we top deck 1. Let's get 1 from here. Okay, can I top deck the 1 though? I just want 1. Thank you. We'll go here. We'll go here. He didn't keep any Dawn up, so we can freely swing here. Now I'm fine, because next turn I will have enough for this, which I can find my cracker soldier with if I really need to. Tashigi here is annoying, but I also don't play any removal, so I actually don't care. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to aggro her down before Kid comes down and is relevant. I think that's like literally our only play. So we'll just take everything here. We need to find some more soldiers. I can't believe I'm saying that. We're running 18 copies and I'm not finding enough soldiers. Like, the fact that I have to do a search for a soldier, do you know how bad that is? This is also really bad, but he also has no Dawn up now. So we can proceed to go aggro again. This can search for our soldiers, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop another cracker. I'm gonna swing 5. Swing 5. Takes. I'm thinking if I'm gonna make this a 6 or 5. I think I'm just making it a 5. Oh, I have to use this first. Get a cracker out over the Zoro. And then we'll swing here. We'll get our Dawn back. I don't have a cracker, so like I didn't even have to play this because I'm out of soldiers. But at least now we have a pretty good defense. We're pretty aggressive still. How many? We do need one more event in trash before Concussor is live. I mean, in theory, I could do Concussor. No, I can't. If I had one more Dawn, I could have Concussor to Concussor. It's gonna freeze my soldier. Swinging 6 into that is not gonna connect, buddy. I hate to break it to you. And neither will a 5. I will keep the Hina over the Sora because Hina is definitely relevant in this matchup. Kid and Killer. Okay. And a Bonney. Okay, that is super annoying. But he does get to restand a Dawn here, so he will have leader effect. I mean, he had Kid and Killer anyways. That's really good. What the fuck? Okay, we'll start by using our Searcher event. Grabbing a soldier. Then we will cheat out a soldier. We will swing a 5. He uses leader effect, which we expect. That is to be expected. I would assume that he either blocks or counters here. Probably counters. Okay. Then we're going to pivot into the carrot with an 8. I mean, you should probably block this if you can't counter or don't want to counter. And then we'll probably just go for another 8 into it. And that way kind of deal with his whole board. I could make this a 9 just to like make sure he doesn't want to counter. We do know that he has 1 2k, for example. Let's do this or anything. Okay, that is ridiculous. I'm just gonna go fucking 9. I don't care. I don't even want the Dawn up at this point. They gave me too much counter. Concussor is live now, at least. He is gonna double 2k. Okay, that's really nice for me, because while, yes, you are slowing me down tremendously, you are now running really low on hand, which actually means Kid is not that much of a problem, because I can just swing big into it. He's gonna try a 5. I'm gonna counter. And then I'll block whatever this is. I'm gonna freeze my cracker, which is super annoying, but it's fine. Let's see, is it gonna be Kid here? It's not, it's Mihawk, we're fine. We win these. Oh my god, really? Okay, that is really bad for us. But we'll recover, it's fine. He's so low on cards now, and he actually... Oh, he does have 1 up for leader effect, because he has this. I guess it's 8-8. Let's do 8 first. It could actually be 8-10 as well. I would assume you pop this and leader effect. Yeah. He should rest this as well. I don't know why he keeps resting my cracker here. I think I'd rather get rid of the carrot than I gotta get rid of the Mihawk here. But I can get rid of whatever I want. I mean, we should do this first, right? I shouldn't need that much Dawn up. I mean, this deck is so slow right now. Get rid of the carrot. I guess I could have used my Concussor to draw as well. But let's just pass there. Kind of see where he's at. We do have access to Giant, right? Oh, no, not a 5. It's so miserable. Okay, well, that's something. That's also fine. Hopefully he keeps this standing. He does. Okay, nice. I mean, our board's kind of fine here, right? I mean, we're in a really fine spot. So let's just go for the... He doesn't have a leader effect now either. Let's start with a 5. Hope that he takes the free block. Take the free block, pussy. He should just take this. I don't know why he's been so defensive of his life. But also, no, 8-cost kid coming down has been super nice. He just takes. Okay. Let's go for this, right? Sounds pretty good to me. Like, he'll need another 10-cost if he wants to do anything here. I was thinking of using this, but I don't think I have to at this point. I think I can also hold it if I really, really want to use something like that. Get out another cracker. And we'll pass with 3 active Dawn. Yeah, I mean, double giant concussor here sounds really gross. We're also not weak to the 5k swings like we were last turn. Like, I could take this, but I think I'm just gonna block it. I guess something like a Luna here would be devastating, but like that's also like his one out, right? Like, obviously Kid still would suck here. It's not Kid. 9k here, we actually don't care. We're gonna Dawn -2. I think I'll trash the pudding. And I'll actually pitch the soldier. The soldier is obviously really important, but Hina here will deal with whatever blocker he wants to play. It's not going to be a blocker. Okay, I think we have him here, right? We don't have to have him here because we had 2 life and a bunch of counter in hand. And we drew into another soldier, which of course is likely. So let's see. So we need 3 Dawn up for that. We don't need 3 Dawn up. We need 1 Dawn up realistically. But we can go 7. We go 7, 8, 9. Let's start with a 7. Because he's more likely to counter that, right? Or sorry, take the free block here. He's likely to take the free block. We actually have him on the edge here. I think we have him cooked. I mean, obviously things would look a lot different if he didn't have what's his face? Kid. I mean, if he did have Kid, things would be a lot different here. But we actually don't care. We're just gonna go for another 7. Because he's not in a position where he can take the free block, so he needs to have a 2k, 1k here. However, if he does have counter here, okay, I'm just gonna swing 10 then. If you're gonna be like that, you don't have it. I don't believe it. You're full of shit. He had it, and now we lose. Okay, that is devastating. No, I forgot to play out my fucking cracker soldier. No, we got baited. Holy shit. Was there any reason for me to go for it there? Because I can play out Cracker Soldier and keep fucking like Dawn up, right? And still get counter out of his hand with the swing. Damn, he got me good there, bro. He got me good. I did not believe he had it. I'm gonna go for 7k. I'm gonna counter that. At least we could counter that now, which we couldn't have had if we had anything else. But we should just lose here, right? He has enough swings. We are fully bricked up. It's more than enough swings, actually. We just have a bunch of Cracker Soldiers. Okay, that was a nice bait, man. Alright, that is going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give a like down below and subscribe as well if you want to see more content like this. This deck is actually surprisingly strong. It's very, very powerful. If I were to compare it with the Smile deck I played yesterday, Smile deck has an edge, but they both have their good sides, right? Like Sanji has the fucking boof burst draw power, whereas the Luffy has the fact that he never goes minus Dawn, and obviously he's able to go wider. But this deck is insanely strong, especially out of a perspective where it's like these are cards that have never been played ever. Like these cards have never seen play. But the deck is still very strong, able to take down actual meta leaders. So super happy with the deck, and it works wonders. Um, yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like. Other than that, I will see you in the next one. Peace.